The U.S. Department of Education has awarded UTRGV $21.2 million to operate the Gear Up program. UTRGV Bronzeville students can now paddleboard at the rec center pool. In local news, the Bronzeville City Commission has proposed a town hall meeting to discuss the relocation of the Jefferson Davis Highway Memorial. And in sports, the UTRGV women's soccer team dominates its competition. This and more on this week's UTRGV Radio News. Good morning, Vaqueros. Live from Bronzeville for UTRGV Radio News, I'm Jesus Sanchez. UTRGV was recently awarded a large sum of money to help build one of its programs. Nathaniel Puente has the details.
On Sunday, October 1st, the U.S. Department of Education announced it is awarding UTRGV $21.2 million over the next 7 years in an effort to build the Gear Up program. Gear Up, or the Gaining Early Awareness and Readiness for Undergraduate Programs, is intended to better prepare students in lower-income families for college and aid them as they begin the college process. UTRGV President Guy Bailey acknowledged the grant would not have been possible without the Valley's congressmen Henry Cuellar, Vicente Gonzalez, and Filemon Vela. For UTRGV Radio News, I'm Nathaniel Puente.
University Recreation will host an outdoor activity this week on the Bronzeville campus. UTRGV Radio's Annette Del Toro brings us the details.
Starting today, students can participate in the kayak and stand-up paddleboarding from 4 to 6 p.m. at the Rec Center pool on the Bronzeville campus. The activity will also take place October 23rd, November 6th, and 11th. The UREC will also host a geocaching paddleboarding trip to Lake Casablanca in Laredo, where attendees will be able to practice paddle boarding. Recreation Program Assistant Cristina Mendiola tells us more details about these upcoming events.
We're doing kayak and stand-up paddleboarding, and we started doing this pretty much just so we could engage the students in doing new activities, but also we started having geocaching activities, which meant that students could also go on extended trips.
For more information and registration details, call 882-7176. This is Annette Del Toro with UTRGV Radio.
The Bronzeville City Commissioners tabled action on the relocation of the Jefferson Davis Highway Memorial after Mayor Tony Martinez proposed a town hall meeting to allow residents to express their opinion. The proposal was made during last Tuesday's City Commission meeting, in which about 100 people attended.
I just want to have people to voice their opinions or voice their views, and let's take a look at it and let's do something that's in a positive way.
The mayor said he did not have a place in mind for the memorial's relocation. Antonio Castillo, a high school history teacher, started a petition to relocate the monument, which now has more than 5,280 signatures. 2 weeks ago, however, someone defaced the memorial located in Washington Park by writing "No Trump, No KKK, and No Fascist USA" with red spray paint. The monument pays tribute to Jefferson Davis, who was the president of the Confederate States of America. The memorial was also erected by the United Daughters of the Confederacy. Ben Neese, District 4 City Commissioner, told UTRG Radio he asked the mayor to put him in charge of the proposed town hall meeting. Now, here's Nathaniel Puente with the latest in UTRGV Sports.
Women's soccer closed out non-conference play with a destruction of Texas Lutheran. The first goal of the match came only 41 seconds in, with Sarah Bonney connecting for a goal. Gina Steiner continued the scoring later in the match for her first career goal. Daniela Cantu, Jada McLean, and America Martinez all added scores of their own as UTRGV won 6-0. The Vaqueros get conference play started by hosting Grand Canyon. Cross Country traveled to Arkansas for the Chili Pepper Festival last week and came back with some spicy results. The highest finishing vaquero in the 10,000-meter run was Alberto Herrera in 26th. Matthew Pinada finished 69th, and Brian Yanez got 75th. Those were the only vaqueros in the top 100. On the women's side, Krista Martinez was the only vaquera in the top 100 as she finished 87th in the 5,000-meter race. Cross Country's adventure continues this Friday in Alabama for the Crimson Classic. Volleyball continued their hot streak with big wins over conference rivals Chicago State and Utah Valley. Against CSU, the team never let off the pedal as they finished them off with a quick 3-set sweep. Bojana Mitrovic led the team on the night with 10 kills. In a rematch of last year's WAC championship, UTRGV faced Utah Valley and came home with a similar result. The Vaquetas fell to a 1-0 set deficit before charging through and winning the next 3 sets to win the match and set their winning streak at 7. This has been Nathaniel Puente with your UTRGV Sports.
This completes this week's UTRGV Radio News. Live from Bronzeville, I'm Jesus Sanchez. Until next time.